Are you, like me, also crazy about Seiko? And do you like dive watches? Then take just 2 minutes to follow along here. Hi, my name is Christian, and I have the Instagram handle Ebilskov. I am incredibly passionate about watches, especially dive watches. When we talk about dive watches, it's hard to overlook Seiko. Seiko has been, well, on the market for many years and has been very prominent in the dive watch segment as well. Today, I want to tell you a bit about my Seiko SPB143. Yes, you could say that if you're into dive watches, as mentioned, then you've definitely also seen this watch, which came on the market a couple of years ago. It is absolutely the top of Seiko's Prospects series, which is their dive series. It is just a notch above, quality-wise, but over many of Seiko's other models. I also think they've nailed the size perfectly. Often, Seiko watches can be quite overwhelming on my relatively small wrists. I know everyone says that, but I think on my wrist it can seem quite overwhelming with the larger Seiko models. So this one they've nailed perfectly. If we just talk a bit about the dimensions, the case is 40.5 millimeters in width, lug to lug. Here it is 47.6, and that means it's a watch that is quite easy to wear without feeling too chunky. The height is 13.2 millimeters, so even though it's a dive watch, and of course needs to be quite robust, it's actually also a nice height to slide under shirt sleeves. So a really nice watch in terms of size. It's a 6R, what is it called, 35 movement. That's inside. And unlike many of you could say the slightly older movements, it has a power reserve of 70 hours. You could say that the slightly older 7F26 movements, which are found in many of the older Seiko models, have a much lower power reserve. I think it's 48 hours or 42 hours or something like that. So that means you can leave it for a while without having to wind it up. Of course, there's also a screw-down crown, as it's a dive watch. It's rated to 200 meters, and I would say it's also the first 200 meters where I would start wearing it in the water. I know that they say a watch rated to 100 meters can also be worn in the water, but I'm a bit uneasy about that screw-down crown, I must say, but it's there on this one.